Bryden.
We're here with another episode of Ryder's Edge. Sure been cold this last couple of weeks, ain't it, Lamont?
Been cold, been nasty, snow and ice.
I know, it kind of sucks the life out of you when you're freezing. You want to ride. We got all these new F3s here. We got like a taste of action like 2.5 weeks ago where we're riding around at 8, 9 o'clock at night. It's 60s.
Got the juices flowing for sure.
And then bam, shut us down with 6 inches of snow and ice and 20s and teens and
makes you appreciate the good times though.
It sure does, for sure. We got kind of tired of it this weekend. Some of you may have saw, but we left last Saturday, so a few days ago. We ran down to the bayou down there. They had a big event called Muddy Gras, side-by-sides and folders. It was huge, like 30,000 people there. The park was insane, and we got muddy. When we got there, we left here in the cold weather to go there. It was 70 the day we left down there, but by the time we got there, we drove all this with us, and it was like 35 and 40. So we're driven 8 hours to get there, so we're gonna play in the mud regardless. We're like hitting the mud holes like Grandma would, easing into them. It was bad. Finally, we just kind of said, screw it. It got cold and wet and just went nuts. And now we can't wash the stuff. It's sitting on a trailer outside, iced over.
I saw some of your pictures and videos. It looked like a blast.
It was. Boy, it was cold.
Yeah.
Speaking of big events, we do have a big event coming up.
Big Spyder event.
Yeah.
Like the biggest Spyder event.
Yeah, it's the mighty Spyderfest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a stack of paperwork on my desk like that thick, forms and release forms and registrations and vendors. And
yeah, it's a big deal. We have a group here called the Mo Gang that they put their heart and soul in this thing, and really there wouldn't be a Spyderfest without them, right?
Not without the Mo Gang. They're the heart and soul and backbone of it. You can't thank them enough for showing up and doing what they do. You could hire some staff to do what they do, but it wouldn't be with the passion that the Mo Gang has. Matter of fact, not this weekend, but next weekend they'll all be here again, planning for it. They don't get any pay. We don't charge any dues in the Mo Gang or any of that stuff, but they don't get paid for doing an event. They show up and they just give heart and soul and never really ask for much recognition.
Well, my first experience was on my cross-country trip on my RT in 2010.
2010.
I think it was in I was in New Mexico or something. I was heading back home from about a 10,000-mile trip, and
that's true.
Saw you posted something on Spyder Lovers about this Spyderfest thing, and
a little barbecue for 20 bikes.
Yeah, I thought, you know what? I'll pop on by and see what it's all about. And really impressed the way you guys handled that, the way the whole operation went, and who knew that we'd quickly outgrow the area that we were in, and
we maxed hotels out quickly, didn't we?
Maxed hotels out, and that's one of the beautiful things about Springfield. I don't think we'll ever max this place out.
No, it's a small town. It's a big country town. You coming from Tennessee, Springfield's the 3rd largest city in the state of Missouri, which still isn't a big town, but you've gotten around here. You're a country boy and don't survive well in big cities. And Springfield doesn't have that feel, does it?
No, I am originally from San Diego, and it's got a San Diego feel with a Tennessee vibe, and that's kind of what I like about it. It's got everything a big city has, but I mean, you're literally 4 or 5 miles from being out in the country.
It's true.
It's an awesome place.
Going back to Spyderfest.
Absolutely, biggest Spyder event of the year. Actually, the biggest Spyder event. BRP is no longer having an owners event, so I think a lot of people that were going to go to that are going to wind up here in Springfield. The dates?
The dates are April 28th through May 3rd. We do have an early bird deal. We kick off on a Tuesday night. The event doesn't actually start till Wednesday night, which our opening ceremony this year is bringing back the epic, huge bonfire. It's not going to be hard for people to find this year. We're doing that at the fairgrounds. This year, Lamont, we're calling the event "The Cards Are on the Table." Cool. What does that mean to you?
Well, let's see. When I think of cards, I think of aces.
Aces.
And the new motors, 1330 Ace.
Ace Rotax High.
Yeah.
So
I got a feeling you're tying all that in, right?
yeah, that's kind of the plan. And we've had a lot of stuff over the last 2 years of Spyderfest. Pitbull being born, the Monster Garage coming into play, and we were building those empires for the last 2 years, so we didn't get as much time to dedicate to Spyderfest as we wanted because we were knee deep in construction. And Spyderfest is our passion. That was actually where I met you at the first time, 2010. Seen some stuff of yours on the web, liked you on the web, but had no idea who you were in person. The man I met was even better than the guy that I seen on his post. It's been an instant friendship.
Who knew, right?
Yeah, who knew 5 years later we'd be sitting here having coffee in the Monster Garage in Missouri.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, this is a great place. You know, Springfield is full of great restaurants, lots of hotels,
Lots of
good riding, friendly people. It's kind of like the big city. You know, I'm originally from San Diego, and it reminds me of San Diego as far as you can get anything you want in short distance, but like 5-6 miles and you're out in the country. And, so that part kind of reminds me of Tennessee. So it's,
right here in the
and
Ozarks.
it's basically center of the country too. You know?
I think that's a big thing in our advantage is having that because you can pull from so many different directions. It's not like you got to go from San Diego to Florida or across the country. It's still a long haul for a lot of our riders, but they're right here in the smack dab in the middle. So.
Well, most people, the ride is getting here.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's rides here, I think more of the people that didn't have to ride 1,000 miles to get here, they're more interested in the local rides. But you know, we got a lot to do. We're going to definitely keep people busy and hopping.
Yeah.
Great list of vendors already.
Vendors are growing every day. We get a new application or two across our desk. So we have had to turn away a few vendors here. We really are protective over our vendors. I don't want to bring in a company and have 3 other vendors competing against them here. So the vendors that are coming out, we want to make sure that we're taking care of them.
They all do. I know every year they all either run out of product or I wish they had brought more for sure.
No, that's for sure. This year with the Aces High theme that we're going with, cards are on the table. We're bringing out the passport routes again, but we're actually bringing poker cards into this. So every time you do a passport run and you go to those individual passport stops and get stamped, at the end of those, when you turn in your book, you're going to get to draw from a deck of cards. Whatever value is on that card, the face value of that card is the points that you're going to get. Also, Thursday night, we have a big casino night, bike show, red carpet event. So this is not real gambling, it's fake. We're going to bring out the slot machines, we're bringing out the crab tables, and I don't know what all, I'm not a gambler, so I don't know 100% of what all that is, but should be a lot of fun. There's going to be waitresses serving hors d'oeuvres. All the money that you earn there is going to be Saturday night, and we're having auctions. We're giving away a Freedom trailer, we're giving away Elka suspension, we're giving away some Monster Garage product, we're giving away some stuff from Pitbull. So there'll be a lot of prizes from all the vendors there on the table, and you get to actually earn that. You can't spend your own money, but you can spend the money you earn at Spyderfest.
Yeah, that's cool. So basically they'll be gathering like Monopoly money.
Monopoly money.
And then
Spyderfest bucks.
And Spider bucks, and then be able to buy real product at the end of the event. So that's pretty cool.
Should be a lot of fun. I know that's going to really get some competition going on. Yeah. One of my favorite things we're doing this year is we moved the drag race away from Rogersville, which is way out there. The drag race is going to happen at the fairgrounds this year. We're setting it up. It's going to be a little bit shorter drag strip, but they're going to be running the drag strip there, kind of old school, the hand drop type deal, running the lights. And
we're going to have lights and everything, right?
We're going to have lights and everything, so it should be a lot of fun.
Bonfire?
Bonfire on Wednesday night. So we'll have that.
That's always a good
Casino night on Thursday night with the bike show going on. Friday afternoon will be the drag races. Friday night will be a cruise in from the hotels all the way up to Pitbull and back around through there will be a cruise right on old Route 66. We'll have different stops on that. You can get a hot dog, you can get a soda at one end. We're inviting the Spyder groups, so if you got a Spyder group and you want to set up, give us a call at Lamont Garage or Pitbull. We'll get you a spot on the strip. You can set your pop-up tent up. You can give out booklets. You can give out keychains. You can give out socks if you want to. Just something to add to the event that night. So for 2 or 3 hours, we're going to pack Route 66 with a bunch of Spyders. We've invited some car clubs and some other bike clubs. So it should be a really fun night.
You know, it's funny going out, hitting different places, shops, restaurants, stuff around here. When I tell them that I'm involved with the Spyder,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that always comes up. I says, "Oh man, last year there was like Spyders everywhere. I don't know where they all came from." I said, "Well, they came from our rally, you know."
Yeah.
So that the community really digs seeing everybody coming out for this.
It's really crazy for as big a town as Springfield is, how much of a hometown it feels, because I get them same deals. Oh, Spyders. I saw a bunch of those in. So you guys have made a huge impact here in the Ozarks. Springfield, Missouri loves you guys. And that's really comforting to know that it's not, oh, they're coming in again.
So everybody digs them there. I mean, it's a big deal. So
it doesn't shut down the city like we did before in the smaller towns.
Yeah.
It would shut it down. We would get death threats. We would get bad emails. We would get, "I hate you guys," and I haven't had any of that here. So It's been really nice. But I think it's because we haven't, like, we would shut down the hotels. Nobody could get a hotel before. Now there's still rooms available, and there's still restaurants you can get into them. And
yeah, and I'm ready for it, buddy.
we're just ready for some warmth. So anyway, guys, we are glad you were with us again today. We got Lamont's big build going up. Matter of fact, he's wanting to go get started on that right now, even though it's freezing and cold. But the Daytona Beach bike is going to be unveiled here pretty soon. You guys are going to get to do a walkthrough with Lamont on that. Some more Spyderfest stuff.
Yeah, I might as well go ahead and say this now. It's a good time for this. It will be March 7th, which is a Saturday at 2 o'clock. We'll do the official unveiling of the Monster Garage project. And they'll have right there at the racetrack, at the back of the racetrack, where BRP does demo rides, is where we'll be set up. And we'll have our own little tent there. And 2 o'clock, you'll be able to look at it, touch it, feel it, sit on it, hear it, all that good stuff. So that's, you know, you've got a little taste along the way, and on March 7th you'll be actually feel it, touch it, whatever you want, if you're there. And then we'll be posting stuff on our Facebook page, obviously, and you know, keep you guys, make it feel like you're there anyway if you're not.
Speaking of posting, if you guys got any questions for us on Spyderfest, on Daytona Beach, go ahead and drop us a line. Even stuff you want to hear on the show, drop us a line. At the bottom of the screen is our email address. Send your questions there. We'll do our best to get them answered on air from Lamont or I, or if we don't know, we'll find somebody who does. So feel free to drop that line. And so that's it for today. It's another episode of Ryder's Edge with Lynn Damouth.
Lamont, Bryden.
We appreciate you guys stopping in. Have a cup of coffee. See you guys next episode.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying these episodes of Ryder's Edge. Lynn and I have a great time doing them. Invite your friends to watch it. It'll be on Facebook. It'll also be in YouTube videos. But you can see it every Friday morning at 8 o'clock. Hope to see you there. Grab a cup of coffee.